trays to all of you. Listen, it's no secret that I adore Valerie Parhill, and Valerie and I work together a lot. I host a lot of her shows, and a lot of her manufacturers that do beautiful product for her are who I have been lucky enough to partner with to bring you many of these pieces. And I've noticed that whenever Valerie would do some mirrored tray looks, you all really responded. So I wanted to do a mirrored tray design that was sort of my version of that. You know, I love Valerie's aesthetic, but what she does is kind of different than what I do. What I gravitate to is different than what she would gravitate to. I love this shape. I think this quatrefoil shape, I love it in high design, I love it in rugs, I love it in jewelry. In fact, I have a little diamond pendant that's this shape. I love it. I love the lines of it because it's curved, but I also love that there's some geometry to this shape. And so we started creating these quatrefoil designs in these trays. And about 3/4 of the way through the process, I stopped and said, you know, do you think we should make these trays something that if they wanted to use them as mirrors on the wall, they could do that too? And you'd think, well, that would be easy. Well, not necessarily. So we had to recarve it, retool it, and this is the end result. And I'm thrilled that it's a one day only. 500 of these already gone. The white is the most limited. So your color choices are, and you have two sizes here, the 10-inch and the 12-inch, all right? So what we did here, I'm just gonna show you on the 12-inch. We created it so that when it's on your table, whether you're using this as a beautiful mirrored jewelry tray for your beautiful diamond earrings and maybe your J. John Hardy bracelets or maybe your Stella and Dot pieces, you can do that. But I wanted to make sure that when it was resting on as a tray, you had the look of some feet there. Otherwise, it would just be too flat and you wouldn't have any elevation. So we created those kind of round knob feet. However, when you want to hang this as a mirror on your wall, we also made sure to put the hanging hardware right there. That will not interfere with it when you have it as a tray, but it gives you the appropriate hardware mounted so that you could hang this if you would like to as well, all right? So this is the 12-inch, and then you also get the 10-inch. You get both of these for $26 and change. For decorating for the holidays, for displaying your beautiful collectibles, your crystal pieces, your Luminara candles. I mean, that was really what I was wanting. If you're gonna do a winter wonderland this holiday season, maybe do the white. But we wanted to make sure that we gave you some metallic finishes too, because we know how many of you use that during the holidays, or you use these metallic accents the way you have hardware in your kitchen or accents on old antique pieces of furniture. So this one here is what we call the silver leaf. And if you can kind of come in close, I'll turn this one to the side so you can kind of get a shot of it. So it has a little bit of that distressed antiquing to it. So it's not an overly shiny silver, it's a little bit more matte, but it has that real kind of vintage look. And again, as a tray for displaying things, I absolutely love it. Or if you want, oh, hello, hi Jay. Look, hi. Or if you want to use it as hanging on your walls, you can do that too. So let's go walk around a little bit because there's one more color I need to show you, and we have that up on the wall. And if you want the white, which is a soft white, okay, it doesn't have any metallic to it, there's only 300 left in the white. Excuse me while I take a sip. All right, so come over here. So here is the gold. And like the silver, the gold is like a gold leaf. So it's not overly shiny. It has a little bit of an antiqued gold feel to it. But you can see the two sizes there, the 10 and the 12-inch. You know, sometimes you have little areas in a hallway, or maybe you have a room that feels really small. Put some mirrors there, because when that reflects back off of a window across the way, it'll make the room feel larger. And if you stand back, Jay, I don't know if you can get a shot, or maybe Sean, one of your cameras, when we're looking at the mantle here, look how we used one set of the mirrors on each side, and how balanced that makes everything look, and how that little mirror, and they're, you know, they're not huge, but these little mirrors add sparkle. But really the idea was to give you these mirrored trays. So what we did here, you can see on our coffee table, you know, just to have that little mirrored tray. Earlier we used one of the little raffia pumpkins on there, which is so super cute. I could take one of my Buyer's Choice figurines and put that on the little mirrored tray. The shape is beautiful and interesting. It's something different. It's not just a rectangle. It's not just a circle. It has some real interest to it. And don't those feet, that was one of those like little attentions to detail that I think really sort of took this to the next level. So I just love the way they turned out. I think you can use these so many different ways. And you know, you all are so creative. You'll use it how you think it should be. Maybe it's a beautiful vanity mirror tray where you put your jewelry and your pretty antique perfume bottles. Maybe it's something that you'll use in your formal dining room with a beautiful candle in the center. I think that that really could be very pretty with your luminara. Maybe it's something you'll save for your holiday decorating. There we used 3 of our little pumpkins, 2 of the white and 1 of the orange, and that looks really cute. And even if you know, we talked about using it with a candle, let's walk over to our bedroom area. We have some great polar fleece sheets that are new today that we're going to talk about. In about 10 minutes we'll talk about those. But we used one of the white, which I think is almost gone, only 6 dozen left in the white, but we used one of the white, the larger one here, and then again, just to show you, if you wanted to use your luminara candle on there, we added some greenery. You know, it's really, really pretty. You could sprinkle some faux snow there. For this season, obviously it's fall, so you're going to be doing, you know, your leaves and things, but just imagine how you can transform that tray over and over and over again. It's a great little gift item too. I mean, we really tried to be, I know these are the kinds of things that a lot of you might say, oh, I bet I could find that over at Home Goods or some of the other places where you go shop for home things. You're not going to find these because these were made per my direction with the addition of the feet, made just for QVC. But I think we really are very competitive when you look at the fact that you're getting 2 of these for under $30, the sizing, the attention to detail, the quality elements that are involved here. And by the way, this price is going to go away at the end of the day, and you will not see a lower price on this for the next 6 months. 6 months from now, it's March 2017. So you want to get these now so that you have them for the holiday. The white that you're seeing there, unfortunately, has now sold out. The silver leaf is the most limited of the 2. And can I just point out, if you are interested at all in our pine cone candlesticks that are coming up, the tone, they're actually coming up next, the tones of gold, and also we have it in a silver, match back to this tray perfectly. They're from the same manufacturer. So if you're wanting to tie those looks together, the gold on the mirrors will go beautifully with the pine cones. The silver one that you'll see coming up will match beautifully with this too. Here again is the silver leaf. Beautiful tray, reflective, a true mirror. The curves, the points, this beautiful quatrefoil design, very modern, very of the moment right now. You know, this matches back to tile, it matches back to different patterns that you might find in a beautiful throw rug. You'll see this in bedding. So I was thrilled that we could really create it in this beautiful mirrored look. Originally, the inspiration was I had seen a really large, old antique mirror. And I thought, gosh, if we could bring that down in size and then offer it in 2 sizes so that you'd have that layered mirror look, it would really be beautiful. And don't forget, if you want to just use this as a mirror, we've already mounted the hardware there for you. So you don't have to worry about, you know, making sure that you have the right thing to hang it. It's already there for you. It doesn't get in the way when you use it as a tray. And now, just so that you know, over half of our quantity is gone in these. I'm so glad that you like them. I think when you get them at home, like even if you're just like, yeah, those are really cute, where will I use them? Get them at home, and believe me, they're going to find a place in your home. You're either going to see a place in a hallway, or you're going to notice maybe a place in a powder room where you could use some extra mirrors, or you're going to decide, you know what, I don't need to hang anything. I want to use these as trays with all of my wonderful decorations for fall and especially for holiday. If you want the silver or the gold, those are the 2 colors that we have left. And again, they will match back to really not just the silver and gold things that I've offered so far in the fall from Your Home with Jill, but as we get into October and I start bringing you Friday night shows and holidays with Jill Bauer, those gold and silver tones will work with those designs too. So H209400. Now, one other thing I just want you to know, I did do some extra special picks for you for the